Yo. I said, yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jones coming to you guys with another video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, man. I'm super active on Twitter. So if you guys ever want to say something over there, give your boy a follow at RealJaronRings. Follow me on Twitter. And the rest of my links are down below in the description. My Twitch, JaronRings TV, and my mom's website are also down there. But yo, I'm gonna get straight into today's video. So as you guys know, this is the stage. Now, first things first, the issue that I have with the stage right here, there's not multiple next spots, so it's very inconvenient. You know how 2K does this every single year. They always make something or do something retarded that's very inconvenient. And there it is. There's no next spot, or there's not at least 2 to 3. Previous years there was always 3, which was more convenient. And then on top of that, the next thing that's pretty much an issue that's been an issue for the past couple of years is you pretty much get thrown into the same stage over and over again. You have to repeatedly leave the stage before you could possibly get put into a new stage, meaning that it's going to put you back in the same stage with the same players, which is extremely annoying. So that's the only 2 things I have an issue with in terms of the stage. And obviously, you just have to have the right build, bro. You have to have the right build because if you guys see right here, my build, it wasn't really made to go 1v1 in the stage, so I can't be mad if I'm taking L's. But just know that a build like this with no interior, you better make sure you don't give the ball up, because if you do, you're not going to be able to get stops. Like, I'm just going to be 100% honest. You know, I got my 2A finisher build that I'm working on ranking them up. So when I rank them up, that's the build that I use. But looking at the badges, guys, you know, finishing wise, I can't do much, so it pretty much stays the same. Shooting wise, these are the best shooting badges if you're a sharpshooter or a shot creator. You are barely gonna miss. The badges that are mandatory are difficult shots, hot zone hunter, sniper, and green machine hall of fame. Oh, and limitless spot up hall of fame. Once you have those badges hall of fame, you're pretty much set. Now I know I have a lot of shooting badges, so some people are gonna be like, yo bro, you have a lot of shooting badges. Hey, you can get the same amount, but these badges are essential. Lucky 7's badge is very good for 2s. Maybe when you're playing on a 1v1 court, it may not be the best, simply because, you know, you don't have the time to just run around and take a shot in 7 seconds. Maybe you do, but your moves have to be super quick. If you make your moves super quick, this badge will work, especially on 2s. And then the rest of them are pretty much self-explanatory. Stop, you know, volume shooters, stop and pop. All those badges are pretty much self-explanatory. This also helps when you're fading to the corner. So those badges go pretty well. Playmaking wise, I mean, self-explanatory again. These badges are going to help you break down your defender to where you can get an easy bucket. And then defensively for the 1v1 court, it's pretty much obvious. You got to have pickpocket, you got to have menace. You know, as a guard with no interior, you're not going to get, you know, any rim protector or anything like that, like how you were able to get in the past, but it's fine. You got ball stripper, hustler, tireless defender, and then you got clamp. So that should be pretty good for you. And then when you go to the animations, my animations pretty much stay the same, guys. They don't really change at all. The Steph Curry fadeaway is pretty accurate, so there's no need to really try to experiment and change it around. Same thing for my dribble moves. I don't get turnovers much at all, so I mean, there's no reason for me to change them. Pretty much valid right there. And then when we come to the jump shot creator, I've been using this jump shot for years, guys. If you need a reliable jump shot as a guard, I am telling you right now, this is the one. Shout out my boy Duke Dennis, I'm always gonna say it. But since then, 2K20, I've been using the same exact jump shot and it has not failed me. So you get on that wave and do it too. Trust me, you will not regret it. But let's get straight into this video, bro. Alright, so like, bruh, I'm not gonna lie to you, another thing that I also forgot to bring up, which is it's kind of annoying in a sense, because I feel like 2K has turned the Intimidator badge into a big man badge. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, it's pretty simple. You cannot get Hall of Fame Intimidator unless you have a 94 block. So at least a 94 block around that range, you have to have that to get Hall of Fame Intimidator. Now in the past, obviously, we were able to get that badge, and you know, it was good. But it's like, say for example, if I'm a lockdown point guard, I can't get Intimidator because of the simple fact that it's literally requires a 94 block. So you can't get it if you're a guard. Now, to be fair, 2K did this with a lot of badges to keep the game balanced, so everybody just can't get every badge. But I just feel like those are one of the badges in terms of Intimidator that should not have taken a hit, because if you see in his gameplay right here, besides the ones where I leave him clearly wide open or he clearly gets separation for a good shot, I mean, man, there's no contest. And I wasn't even able to get Intimidator. Now, I could have possibly got it on bronze, but it was going to take away from what I wanted to be able to do on this player. The main thing I wanted to be able to do on this player, which was be able to fade and shoot threes, and then everything comes next. Obviously, defense, handling, and then so on and so forth. But it's like, a build like this is useless for the 1v1 court because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I can't get stops, bro. I can't get stops. Reason being is if I'm guarding somebody on the perimeter and, you know, I try to go contest them, the contest is not gonna happen unless I'm directly underneath them. It's not gonna happen. Obviously, I don't have Intimidator because I would have had to put my block up and it would have took away from the main thing I wanted to do with this build, which is obviously be able to score. And I do that extremely well. Like, my shooting percentage is 72% from three, or 72% from the field, and then at least 70% from the three, like 69 to be exact. So offense is not an issue for me on this build on 2s and 3s and even the rec center. But you come to the 1v1 court with a build like this, you gotta go through it, bro. So it's like I said, unless you're someone that's not gonna give the ball up, that you can get away with. You can get away with it if you're not gonna give the ball up. But you know, this is literally the first couple times I've been playing the 1v1 court. I literally almost forgot that it was even on 2K, but it's there. And hey, I'm glad that I made my 2A finish build because that build is gonna be a problem for the 1v1 court. Obviously, when I get his layup, you know, when I rank his layup up and get more badges, get all my badges, then I'm gonna be a problem because I'm gonna actually be able to get stops and, you know, have certain badges. Now, I don't have certain badges Hall of Fame like Rim Protector, Intimidator, so I'm gonna actually have to experiment and see how bad it's gonna be. Maybe I might have to end up making just a post scorer that has maximum interior and things like that and all those great things. But it's like, if you do that, then you end up having to, you know, guard point guards that are super quick. So I'm gonna give 2K credit where it's due. You know, I've already given them credit for that, you know, making the game balanced, because you can't have it all in terms of what you're gonna do. But I think for my lockdown build, if I feel like, you know, if I ended up making him incorrectly to where I can't utilize him on the 2v2 court the right, or you know, utilize him on the 1v1 court the right way, then I'm just gonna make another lockdown build. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna make another one. It is what it is. I just hit him with a nice spin layup right there. But as you guys know, on the ones court, every bucket counts. You know, I try to hit him with the same move again. You know, you fool me one time, shame on you. It's hard to fool people twice. It is. It definitely is hard to fool people twice. So he didn't fall for it, and he greened a pretty deep three. He had his badge. So that was pretty much the end for me. But it is what it is, though, bro. You know, this was a really good game. One of my better games. So, like I said, guys, it's difficult to play with this build, man. Like, I'm keeping it 100% honest with y'all. It's difficult to use this build on the 1v1 court. So, we're going to try to get a W and come back to y'all with that. But, you know, credit to this dude right here. It was a pretty entertaining game. I pretty much messed it up at the end right there, and didn't clutch up the W. But it is what it is. 2A finisher build will be 99 soon, and I will come at you guys with some W's on this build right here on the 1v1 court. But that's pretty much my thoughts on the 1v1 court as a whole, and everything that I got going on. So y'all know what to do, man. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss another upload. We're going to start it back up again consistently. It's your boy Jan Ranks, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him.